Welcome back to the show. This is your weekly report. We're going to kick things off with Virginia Beach, Oceanfront. They're initiating a curfew with Memorial Day right around the corner. Let's see how this bodes with the community, and then we'll provide some commentary from there.
Virginia Beach Oceanfront, a new mandatory 9:30 p.m. curfew on recreational activities for all ages is in effect. It's a move by the City Council to curb safety concerns. It's day 2 of that curfew, and people and businesses say they aren't used to seeing the tourist district so quiet at this time of year. Patrick Gray is in Virginia Beach with more from business owners and Virginia Beach Police.
Well, Madison, looking behind me here, it's hard to believe that this is a Saturday night in April at the Oceanfront. Usually these sidewalks here are packed with people, but right now the main thing that we can see are police patrols. Virginia Beach Police say this is to ensure public safety, but for people who work and live here, it's more like a disappearance of people at the Oceanfront.
Those that are in this area should depart before 9:30 p.m. This is the Virginia Beach Police Department.
On day 2 of the city of Virginia Beach's new curfew.
So for context, ever since the weather has been getting a little warmer, younger adults, have been out of the beachfront. I don't want causing mischief, violence, random acts of violence. So this is the city's way of, promoting good order and discipline. I do agree with the tactic. However, closing the beach down at 9:30, that's going to affect business owners because they're closing their facilities or their businesses early now and losing out on revenue.
9:30 Saturday night, the music stopped and the crowds vanished. For Steve Blackwell, who lives in the area, the transformation was jarring.
Ghost town. Absolute ghost town.
He says law enforcement was impossible to miss, but Blackwell says that clearing of the streets and beaches comes with a cost. He points out how tourists who are paying hundreds of dollars a night are finding their vacation plans cut short.
And you can't be out after 9:30 to get ice cream with your kids? You're not coming back next year.
Business owners feeling the sting too. Evan Parks, manager at Atlantic Fun Park, says the curfew hit right when businesses usually thrive.
Everything's shutting down right there during everybody's prime time. It definitely does hurt the businesses out here.
While the city aims to prevent trouble, Parks wonders if emptying the streets actually solves the root of the problem.
I think it doesn't really change anything. It just delays it, if anything.
Virginia Beach Police Chief Paul Newdigate says empty streets on a Saturday night is not what they wish to see, but necessary for change.
Hopefully we're in a position to be part of the change, be part of the catalyst to get us back to a happy medium.
The chief says they hope the curfew prevents incidents like last weekend's mass shooting from happening again.
You can't have more bodies laying along Atlantic Avenue.
The curfew will stay in place for next Friday.
That's where, I'm torn, but just like they reported, they had a mass shooting here recently. And, for the tourists coming in town, yes, you want to enjoy your vacation, but you don't want it to be your last vacation here on Earth. So it's definitely is an issue that we must address. And bottom line, we got to figure out a way for law enforcement to maybe make their presence more known out on the oceanfront, because it has to be a balance between, well, it doesn't have to be a balance. We need no violence, and we also need that revenue coming into, Virginia Beach needs that revenue coming in to support their businesses and to keep tourists coming as a tourist attraction.
For now, if you are not headed to a hotel or home from a job, you are expected.
And not being able to get ice cream out, just walking out to grab a cone of ice cream after 9:30, that's problematic. So this is definitely a situation.
Expected to stay inside. At the Virginia Beach Oceanfront, Patrick Gray, 13 News Now.
So that's the reporting on that. We're definitely going to keep up with that story. It's only for 2 weeks right now. So let's see if that even does anything. I'm sure they're going to have it open for business during Memorial Weekend, is when a lot of tourists come from up north and all abroad, visiting the oceanfront over there. But definitely need to maintain a police presence. Young adults, we need you all to, first of all, behave. Everybody wants to enjoy themselves. Violence is not the answer. And find something else to do with your time and let everybody enjoy the festivities and what Virginia Beach Oceanfront has to offer.